All right, as usual, let me make sure that my stream is actually working before I start recording, but once I know it is working, I will start recording. Okay, there we go. Wonderful. All right, good evening. Tonight, we're going to be working on the front-end part of the CRUD API that I've been working on for the past day or two. And assuming that we get done with that in in a short amount of time, we're going to go ahead and work on some unit tests that haven't been working. Well, they're actually unit and integration tests, but still tests that haven't been working. But those tests should be functional because it would be great, and I wouldn't have to worry about manually testing my application anymore. Okay, so the feature that I'm talking about is pretty simple. It is basically just this tidbit of code, except it is going to go under a reply. And what I mean by that is we're going to render reply buttons. And okay, so right now we can go ahead and add a comment by just pasting something in right here. That's great. That's awesome. And I'm actually going to remove that default value because it's kind of annoying. But anyways, we can go ahead and add a comment here, and that's great. That's awesome. That works. But we can't reply to anything. And of course, that's kind of important. So we are going to be making a little reply button and text area tonight. Okay, so first thing I want to do, as I just mentioned, I want to remove that little thing, wherever that is. I think is it not in here? Okay, oh, it's here. Okay, that makes sense. I just want to remove the default value. I don't really like having it there. I don't think it's necessary. Okay. I know you're just there. Okay, thank you. Oh, I did style that. Okay, I forgot. I just didn't. I shouldn't hard refresh the page. Okay, well, I did style that, so that takes a little bit more work off our plate, which is awesome. Okay, so now going back into comment.jsx, we're gonna look for a little yes. We're gonna go here, and I am thinking, do I want to make it so only a registered and logged in user can view this button? And I think that would be wise for user experience. You don't want a user that isn't logged in getting a really like nasty or weird error because they tried to make a comment, but the API won't let them make that comment, of course, because they're not logged in. So I think it's gonna be better if I simply go and make a button that only renders if the user is authenticated. And let's see. So where do I put this button for now? I guess for now I'll just put it, we don't really need to think about it that much. We can just, actually, wait, hold on. No. Put it above that, but we want to put it below this. So put it here, and I think MUI just has a reply icon. I'm hoping that they do, because I kind of rely on them for everything. Yes, they do. Okay, so reply, let's just reply icon, go here and reply. Okay, MUI changed their API, but didn't update the docs. That sounds right. Okay, well, ignoring that. Go up here, paste this in. Actually, we can just MUI material port lie. I think that's what I want. I'm not sure. All right. If it isn't what I want, we'll go back and change it. Okay. Now let's see what that looks like real quick. And that looks great. Okay, so now we only want to render this if the user is authenticated. And I believe that we can just do that by importing. Oh, hold on. I think I could just check authenticate roots for this. Okay, yeah, it's store.getState It's just that. Okay. So store dot get. I need to import that. Store dot state dot auth dot is authenticated. If we are authenticated, then we do this. Otherwise, we don't do anything. And why is it not rendering now? Well, I am logged in, right? I am logged in. Why is that occurring? Let me see. Let me just go and see console log. Console.log. Store.getState. .auth is authenticated. Oh, is it working now? No, it's not working now. Why is it returning false? That is weird. Is it simply because I haven't called check authenticated? I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. Where else can I see how I've done this in the past? Because that should work just fine, because that's just using the data from the store. But I'm wondering if that doesn't work for some reason. So can I go elsewhere and hold on? Where else have I done this? No. Okay, that's weird. 'Cause that should just work, and it should just return. Well, yeah. Okay, what I can do is I can try. No, I don't like. Because I shouldn't have to check if it's authenticated or not, because this should be called first, and then actually, wait, I wonder if it's because I'm not actually calling it, perchance. Because in roots, I wonder if post, yeah, post is wrapped in nothing other than page. So in other words, it is, yeah, it's not getting called at all or ever really. So yeah. Okay, so I can't wrap this with an authenticated route, and I also can't wrap it with a public route. Should I just manually call it then? Just because this is kind of a one-time thing where I'm having to access this. Think about that. Also, hold on. I feel like, should I go here? That should update to true. And yeah, now it's true. But if I go back to this. Oh, I was gonna say like, oh no, what I do? It's fine. I was just on the wrong thing. Okay, so okay, now it shows. That would make sense. But if I reload the page, oh, okay, okay. At least I understand why that's happening. The question is, oh, no, is this not saving? Hold on. New edit. Is that saving when it? No. Okay, that is saving. Sorry, I thought that it wasn't saving my edits, or it wasn't updating the edit field, but it's actually I know it is. It's just not it's not going down to that like fine. It's only checking the created date down to the day, and comparing that to the edited date. So yeah, I might change that at some point. But for now, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, in that case, we just need to call and check if the... Actually, you know what we could do? We could do that. Or Or we can be smart about this and go here. We can just go ahead and call everything in our page wrapper. Good idea? Perchance. Maybe not. Okay. Dispatch. No, where's just? Oh wait, because it's a hook. Use dispatch. Go over here. Paste this. Oh no, paste this in here, and unless we need check authenticated, and then we need. Actually, here this I can just copy from this. That's nice and easy. You also want to paste this down here just for readability purposes, really. And then, okay, we don't really care about set is busy. We just want to call this. But yeah, otherwise, let's see. Let's see if that works off the rip. I have a feeling it's probably not going to, but if it is, if it isn't, then oh well, we will deal with it then. No, okay, it actually did work off the rip. Oh, well, I don't want to get too excited here, but I think it actually is working. Yeah, okay, well that's quite nice. Okay, so in that case, yeah, let's go ahead and add the logic behind this button. So firstly, it needs, when I click on this, it needs to open a text area. So this is going to be simple enough. Let's go to comment.jsx and constant edit reply open set edit reply open is equal to use state false by default. And let's see, where's the button? I guess, where do we want this to open? Do we want it to open under, I guess, yeah, under the actually, you know what we could do? We could just make this a div like outside the entire list element. I mean, there's really, I mean, is there any reason not to? Because if we just style it in the same way, it really shouldn't matter. Okay. In that case, let's just do that. And the other thing that I just realized, we also need. Okay, hold on. I was gonna say we also need to do likes for comments, but I mean, honestly, part of me doesn't want to. Part of me just wants to experiment and see, like, how would a community interact without likes on comments? If comments were purely comments that you could make on a post and people can reply to those comments. You know what? Okay, I'm actually gonna leave likes off comments for now. Just out of pure curiosity. I'm gonna see what happens. Um, and is it because I'm lazy? Perchance. But whatever. Deal with it, you know? Okay. Let's make our fragment. Paste in here. This is just gonna be a div. It's not gonna be a list element. And I guess actually I should copy a logic for this. And then let's see, in here, your top bar, date field. I guess I can just, yeah, we'll see. But I think I'll need to do a bit of styling here, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so we also do want to render this conditionally. So let's say if, actually, I also just realized that this should be a form. I'm going to say if edit reply open. If it is, then we want to render this. Otherwise, we want to render nothing. Okay, for now, let me go here, add a text area. and we don't need any default input. We can actually copy and paste a little bit from this. We'll have to change some things, of course, but yeah, for now, for the sake of this, we can just copy and paste the things. And I don't think I need that, whatchamacallit. Words are escaping me as usual. I forget what it's called, but that thing, I don't think we need it. So that's cool. Let me go ahead and edit comment form. Edit comment form. And then we'll add the onSubmit in a little bit later. Again, not really any reason to do it right now. I have a save button, and I might change that to just comment. I'm not sure why. Oh, because that's. Oh yeah, because this is the reply editor. I forgot about that. That this isn't just the standard save and submit, but that's fine. It also works. So instead of doing this, I just want to delete that, and then I want to go up here, and actually, I'd like to go over to blogpost.jsx and yoink the button that I made here, which is, I thought it was actually more than that, and it's actually just a button, but it will. And I want to go ahead and, where are we? We're down here. Paste this here, and instead of saying comment, we're going to say reply, because yes. And so on, wait, so on submit, let's pass in an event E, and let's return, sorry, not return, let's call, what's my naming convention for this? Is edit helper, I guess we'll just call it reply helper. Function reply helper E, do something with that later, you know. So on submit, let's call reply helper and pass in E. And okay, that all looks good. The only thing that I do want to add is a, hold on, and resituate in my chair. The only thing that I do want to add is a little X button. And actually, on that note, I'm just going to copy and paste this because I feel like it's going to look a heck of a lot better. So instead of doing a submit, this will be this basically. Instead of saying save, we'll just say reply. Instead of this will just be set edit reply open false. And then actually, okay, for now let's just see. Does the UI itself work? It does not. Okay. Let's see where we're going wrong here. Oh, I didn't attach anything to the button. That, oof. Yep, that happens at this time of night. Okay, so what button is this? It's the reply button, which is up here. And this is on click. Set edit reply open to true. Now, awesome. A little bit of styling there maybe, but for now that's awesome. And as I was expecting, this does actually change in size according to whether it's a reply or not a reply, which is awesome. And like this works too. I'm just gonna go down, like there's no reason that this wouldn't work, but just for the sake of it. Okay, that is awesome. That looks great. A little bit of styling, of course, but pretty cool, pretty cool. And on that note, I'm going to end the recording actually because I don't want to let it run too long, but I will keep streaming, of course, as I always do. So if you want to see more progress made on this, then yeah, please go check out the stream and have a great night. Okay, as I said, I'm about I'm not going to stop streaming. Probably not until I get this this issue finished. But yeah, for now, this is great. I would like to do a bit of styling on that button. It's very basic, and honestly, it's kind of hard to like click, you know. Um, so yeah, I'd like to do a little bit of work on that, but we can do that in a second. So for now, we have this button, and yeah, we have this button, and we want it. Well, actually, we just need to go and fill out reply helper now. So first thing I'm going to do is prevent. Actually, honestly, we could just copy a lot of this, because again, it's really it's really quite similar. So yeah, okay. So the only other thing I want to look at is, so this is of course going to be a reply. So I'd actually do. So I want to use a different function here. I'm going to actually create a new function. Because instead of just, actually, no, I don't have to use a different function because I did this little tidbit, which is cool and awesome. So let's see. So we just need to add a reply to, and this is going to be the fun part. So target. I should have left comments explaining what this is, but we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that in a second. So edit. Let me see what this refers to. This is probably referring to this. Yeah, no, it is referring to that. So that is the ID of, let me see. Hold on. That is the ID of the current comment. Okay. Why do I need the ID of the current comment? What? Is that, I'm passing that in as the slug. Um, Oh, because I'm passing that as, oh geez, another slightly slow moment. That's okay though. I'm passing that in as the edit comment. What I should be doing is passing this in for create comment. Uh, I was confused because I had done because this little comment box right here, this is done in blogpost.jsx and this is comment.jsx. So yeah, a little bit of confusion. Okay, so create comment. So we need the slug of the post, which is already given to us. Is it not? I need to use params, I think. Because yeah, I should be able to access that without having to prop drill. If I have to, then I have to. It's not a big deal. But constant slug is equal to use params. We'll see if this works by default. So slug and the content should be, let's see. And yes, I am aware that I need to make comments for this because this is very hard to read. The content should be target 0. Actually, you know what would be smarter is simply to make variables for this. So in this case, e.target at 1 at 0 dot value is the content, right? And then the reply to is, actually that's pretty simple. It's just the value there. And that is the comment that we are making a reply to. All right, so go down here and constant reply to is equal to e dot target at 1 dot data set at ID. Then we pass this in here. Wonderful. And then and if res, we set edit reply open to false and we refetch everything. And the only other thing that I want to do right now is I just want to add some comments in here because this code is wildly unreadable, and I don't like that. So this is the ID, and this is the content. So ID, content. Am I not reading your value right there? Oh, it was just my LSP being a tiny bit slow. That's okay though. Okay, so I think we're ready to just go ahead and test this out. I'm sure I've forgotten something, but let's just go ahead and try it somewhere. So I can go here and type in comment and click reply. Okay, so what was the issue? Did it actually not have an issue with that? I might have. Okay, didn't. It's not. Oh, okay. So the reply to is not working correctly. Because I was gonna say like, oh, that actually worked, but yeah. Okay, so reply to. I wonder. I think I know what I'm doing here. Right off the bat because I was just thinking about this. I think the issue is that my naming conventions for variables are different. So yeah, see, I'm using reply underscore to here, but in JavaScript land, I am using reply capital T2 with no underscore basically. So we'll see if I'm right about that. Yep. Bingo. So I was gonna say like, oh, that actually worked first time, but yeah, it happens. No big deal. Okay, so let's go up here. Make another reply. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So the functionality works, which is amazing. I wasn't expecting to be done with, well, kind of done with this so quick. I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna jinx it now. But yeah, that's awesome. So yes, let's see. The only other thing that I really want to do now is style this, I guess. So first off, we are going to move this button down to this row, and let's see. I have to think. I have to use my little brain to think about this, and just remove the background. So actually, is there what's there's no. I think it's just because it's in edit comments. Okay, so let me go here to comment.jsx, and is our diff big enough to commit? No, not really. It's fine. We'll just commit when we're done with styling. Okay. So first off, I'm gonna go down here to the reply button. And the reply button should be some comments would be very helpful, perchance, but well, here. So let's see, how can we put that in with these? I think. Let me think. I think I should be able to do this, remove the right line because we don't want that. I am pushing buttons I don't need to be pushing. There we go. Then go down here to where this closes, should be right here. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, wow, that actually worked. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. And just to test this real quick, just to clarify that this worked, I should be able to go here and I can't see any reply buttons, which is great. Uh, okay, cool. So that opens a little text box there. Honest to God, I'm tempted to not change this at all. Like I'm really, I really don't mind this, you know. It's not bad. So, man, I really don't want to. I think the one thing that I might do is I might add a little bit of margin to the bottom there. But otherwise, like I'm genuinely quite happy with it, which is awesome. So if I go down to the edit comment form and form, this should actually, well, not actually, should be the reply comment form, and just paste this over here. I should not be jumping through and like that. I should be doing like that. And paste, boom, save. Go down here to reply comment form. Margin, bottom 50 pixels. See what that looks like. You should be giving padding. Oh, it's overridden by that. Is specificity based on the order that the classes are listed? It's time to find out, I guess. Actually, so let me just undo this. This is called reply comment form. Right, and yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's okay though. Okay. Yeah, in that case, what's the better way to do this? Because yeah, I don't want to use the important tag or whatever that's called, because then it's just creating a whole mess with my code base. So let me think about this for a second. You know what? I could actually just, should I do padding? I think I can just do padding. Let's see. Um, Wait, are you not? Hold on. I might not have. Oh, I didn't. Wait, no, I didn't. I wrote the right thing. Reply comment form. Yeah, and write this too. Why is that not? Oh, we're not at the form selected. Is the padding? Oh, the padding is also overwritten. Ah, goodness. Okay, you know what? In that case, maybe maybe we're gonna call it good there. You know, because I actually got done in good time. Let me close this issue, but I also want to. Hold on, let me just close this before I forget. Finishes 78. Close issue. Okay. Uh, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I do want to touch up the UI a little bit. So firstly, let me add a profile picture to, actually here. First off, we go dev.to. I'm just gonna yoink one of my random posts and edit this post to be, or like some of my posts at least, and uh, edit my current post to look exactly like that post so I can style it accordingly. My new title is one of them. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and save this. So this looks here. Yeah, that'll be a little bit wonky, but that is okay. So yeah, let me think of how I want to style this. So, okay. Firstly, I definitely don't want the width to be like the max width that it is right now. That's way too wide. So, let's see. Where is the wrapper div for this? Is there actually not a wrapper div for this? Oh, there actually is not. Okay. So, okay, so we'll actually here. Let's start as a mobile design, as I should, at 400 and okay. So I know the username box is like a little bit wonky. I actually have that as an issue on GitHub right now, so I'll take care of that at some point later. But for now, we go into blog post. let's start with the width being like 95% of the above um, of uh, the parent component. Do we not? Hold on. What's styling this then? Or is nothing styling this? Okay, nothing is styling that. Okay. In that case, blog post. Width by default will be 95%. And then we want to center that with just margin 0 auto. Nice. I think that looks okay. And yeah, all the rest of this looks pretty good. Oh, that was the other thing that I was thinking about doing. Let me just set a profile picture for myself right now. So I can go here. I can browse, and here I'll just take my profile picture. Just because I want this to look a little bit nicer, you know. Okay, reload the page. There we go. Or not nicer so much as realistic, you know. Okay, so the first thing that I'm seeing, I do want to add a bit of padding and margin to both of these, just because it feels a bit squashed, you know. Um, actually, I also want to see how the text wraps. This is a very long edited comment that should wrap. Save. Yeah, that looks just fine. Okay. I was gonna say that'd be pretty hard for me to mess up, but not to be mean to myself, I wouldn't put it past me, you know. Okay, so comment content. This is this code base. Comment content. Not code base file. Jeez. Yeah, so let's give the margin top, let's make that 12 maybe. And we'll do the same for margin bottom. 12 pixels. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better. It still feels a little bit squished, but I want to keep it, you know, nice and squished. So for now, I think that's pretty good. The only thing I'm wondering is why is this not left aligned? Is it just because it's so small? I think it is. Okay, that's fine then. I'm not gonna worry about that. Okay. So that looks decent there. I'm still hesitant to align the comment button the left side like that, but I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, for now, we'll keep it like that, and it still looks okay here, I think. Um, Again, like this stuff really wouldn't be present in a real blog post. That's just because I didn't use any code formatting here. I simply... Oh, brain stopped. I simply just pasted everything in, so, you know, it happens. But the one thing that I do want to do, I want to make this all left align. So let me go into blogpost.jsx and look at where the content is spat out. It is right here. It's like the class name, blog post content. Okay. Blog post content. As a default, the width should be 100% of the container. So in other words, we aren't squashing that down at all. But the text align should be left. Why aren't you aligning? Goodness. I wonder if the paragraph elements here. Yeah, it will be that. Okay, so let me see. I think I can just be more specific here. By saying blog post content p text align left. I think that should make it. There we go. The question is, do I like that? I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of like center align content. You know what? How about I just let the user choose if it's center aligned or not? Because Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. Okay. Yeah, let's let the user choose. So let's go up here and okay, so first off, let me think how I want to do this. So I want to have a button, it's going to toggle something. That something is going to toggle ideally a class name, but since I can't really do that directly, I think blog post content. Oh, actually, you know what I can do? Um, align center. That should be align center. And then, no, actually, that should be keep it center. And then I should go down here and say left. And now I can just add in a little button appear at the top. And where do I want to put that button? Well, that's a good question, isn't it? Probably somewhere. Let's see, where's created date at the moment? I guess I can just put it on that row. Nothing wrong with that inherently. Um, so the question is, what icon do I want to use to toggle this? Um, I can, I mean, that makes sense to me. Like, if I saw that, I would press and be like, huh, that probably changes the alignment of the content. Is that just me? I don't know. Maybe. In that case, let's just, so it's format align center. So, format align center. Actually, you know what I can do? I can be a little bit extra fancy with this. And okay, so first let's define state. So constant is left aligned, set is left aligned, is equal to use state. And by default, let's set to true. I think that's going to be, let's set it to false by default, I think. We'll just let the user decide. I think that's the best way to do it. 'Cause I do think it looks better center aligned, but if the user does not feel the same way, then then they should be allowed to customize it. Okay, so the button will toggle on click. Set is left aligned to not is left aligned. Normally I wouldn't do this, but there's really no reason to do it any other way. So I'm going to be a bit lazy and just do it this way. And then here, down here, we're going to say this will be a conditional. We got is left aligned. If it is, this should be blog post content align left, and otherwise blog post content align right. Okay, and then I should be able to go up here. And actually, let me just for now, let me just make sure it works. Should be simple, but yeah, awesome. Then up here, we're going to have another conditional, and I have caps on. That makes sense. Okay, so if it is left aligned, if it is, then say format align center, and otherwise format align left. Actually, I should be backwards. Actually, no. That is right, because that's how I want it to be. Okay, wonderful. And I take it that works on all scales. I mean that would be it'd be hard for it to not work on all scales. Yeah, that's fine. The only thing that I kind of want to change is the gap on info bar, because 50 pixels seems like a lot now. Well, that's also the vertical gap, right? Yeah. But if I go out here, then it's definitely squashed. It's definitely crazy squashed. So okay, I'm just think about that for a moment. Well, for now, I could drop it down to like maybe maybe like 35 pixels. So let's go find info bar, which is right here. And let's drop it down to like 35 pixels. And then we do need to wrap this button in something. So let's see. That's I think we might just be able to do reaction button for this. Cause yeah, okay, probably. So go down here to, oh, I'm going way too far down. It's class name, reaction button. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I think that looks reasonable, honestly. And I could, the one thing that I could do is I could add a little toggle button under that if I want to be fancy. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that later because otherwise I'm gonna get stuck on like trying to figure out how to do this like silly little toggle button. Uh, just out of curiosity, how hard would that be to do? Oh, would you look at that? It actually there's literally um a an option for doing just this. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, how hard is that to do? That is dead simple to do. That is extremely simple to do. Okay. Oh, that makes sense, doesn't it? Okay. Well, yeah, for now, we're just gonna leave it how it is. It's not a big deal. Okay, so that's funny how simple that was. Okay, well, it's not a big deal. All right. Yeah, so the post itself looks fine. I might change the text options and like in other words, how much spacing is between the characters and the lines and stuff. It it just reads a little bit hard right now. I don't know. But yeah, for now, it's fine. So the comments are a little bit fat here, but that's okay because this is almost 800 pixels, and once we get to 800, we just go to this. Um, and then yeah, we don't really need to worry about it then. So the one thing that I do want to change here is how wide it goes because it really like it doesn't need to be wider than this, which is out of curiosity, it is 840 pixels. So we can probably cap it at 800 pixels. So let's just go over here to, do I have anything else other than this one selector? I do not. Okay, so let's go down here. We can say blog post max width is 800 pixels. And why are you not updating? Why must you do this to me? Wait, you said that I didn't have that. Hold on. Okay, that's getting filtered out. Why? Hold on. I thought that was the only one. What else is it being targeted by then? Oh, it's probably in a different file. Okay. Let me go yoink that then. Hold on. Blog post. There we go. I'm slowly trying to migrate everything out of this, guys. I know. Like out of these sub files because I don't do a good job of managing them. So yeah. And for me at least, because I can just uh rip grep through my repo, it doesn't really matter that much to me. Whether everything is just chunked in one big file. So yeah. Actually, blog post max width should be 800 pixels. And now we have the maximum width here, right? Yeah. But we can still scale down, of course. But the maximum width, I feel like this just looks a lot nicer, you know? So, yeah. The one other thing that I do want to do Actually, I have a few other things I want to do. One of them is I want to edit the max width of list, which is this. Or is it? Oh, maybe it's comment then. Okay, so what is the max width of comment? Or is the width of it? Because, yeah, a little bit wider might be nice. This is just so small. String column. Are we not limiting the? Oh, I'm on that. Comment. Oh yeah, I'm just specifying the width by default right here. Okay, so when we're at 800 pixels, 450 is fine, but there's no reason not to go up to a little bit higher. We get higher, so we're just gonna go in here to this, and we'll say comment. At this point, the width will be maybe like 550 pixels. Oh, what did I do? I think I did anything. No, we're fine. Okay. The width will be like 550 pixels. I think that is a little bit more fair, maybe. I have to go and change around measurements a little bit. That's fine. 550 looks fine. So let me go look. Just look at directly comment, 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 comment. I think we're going in circles. Okay, where is? I am looking for specifically. Oh, I guess I'm looking for comment reply. Uh, comment reply. And then let's see. So width is 400. Oh, I think all I need to do is do 550 pixels. I'm not sure. No, that. Oh, yeah, because it's okay. Hold on. You go down here and do comment reply as well. Comment reply. There we go. Okay, that should. Why is that still not centering properly? Because it should. Well, not centering really, but you know. Where's that width taken by? Um, oh, just that, I guess. So, yeah, because once you start scaling down, then it does everything properly. Uh, Comments are definitely a little bit fat here, but again, I'm not really too worried about that. More concerned about like you hear. Anyways, I think I'm just doing my math wrong a little bit, which is, to be expected. It happens. But if we go into like 800 or under 1,000 specifically, then it centers. So I'm guessing it's just something with something up here. Look around though. Margin left is 50 pixels. Yeah, that's fine. But oh, so I guess the width at some point should be. Oh, the width should be 500 pixels at this point. Not yeah, not 550, I think. Comment reply, oh, comment reply width 500 pixels. There we go. Okay, nice. And okay, that looks nice. I'm pretty content with that. I want to add highlights in here somewhere, but I don't want to go too crazy with it, of course. So yeah, let me think of how I can just add like one tiny little highlight in here. I don't know. Maybe I don't need a highlight. Maybe this is, if anything, I just need to make those icons a little bit smaller and less bright. I mean, I'm pretty content with this. I'm certainly not unhappy with it. I think it looks really good. So, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I think for now, I'm just gonna commit this as UI changes. I call it a night. Egg commit UI changes. And yeah, we're gonna call it there. If you've watched this long, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, subscribe.